Hello, Movies Movers. This is Yoga with Kathy. The date today is February 12th, 2022, or it's whatever day you're watching this video. So welcome to Movies Yoga. For props today, you're going to need a chair, a block, a half round, and a strap. Just a couple of quick Zoom notes. If you're in the live class, they're going to be muted. Go ahead and unmute if you have a question. We move slow because it trains the brain for better movement. You want to become aware of your movement and your breath and how they connect. That mind-body connection is part of what yoga is all about. If pain arises, make your movement smaller, make it slower, or just stop and rest. So we're going to start with a warm-up with the 7-minute static rest. As you see, I have my chair here. So legs up on a chair, a table, a couch, whatever's convenient for you. Make sure that your hips and your knees are at a 90-degree angle. If you don't have short legs like me, you may need to put something on the chair. And your arms can be at your side. They can be out in a T. They can be, if you want to open up your chest, you can have them in cactus pose. We're going to spend the next 7 minutes just breathing normally, coming into the room, coming into the class. So let me set my timer. Okay. Okay, 7 minutes are up. Now slowly move your head to the right and then to the left and then to the right again, just a couple of times. Just to loosen up that neck. Next thing we're going to do is a vagus nerve reset. So your head is stationary. The only thing you're moving are your eyeballs. So if you need to hold your head, you can. But basically keep your head stationary and move just your eyeballs all the way to the right until you feel a gulp, a sigh, a yawn, a gulp, a sigh, a yawn, or a swallow. It may take a few minutes if you haven't done it in a while. And then once you've done, oh, it happens to me right away, excuse me. Oh. And then move just your eyeballs to the left and wait for that sigh, swallow, gulp, or yawn. And then do it 2 more times on each side without my cueing. I need to get something really quick. So go ahead and finish up. The next thing we're going to do is head ramping. Now you can put anything you want under your head. You can put a sponge ball. You can put a set of therapy balls. You can leave whatever support you have now there. The idea, though, is that whatever you put, it's at the occipital ridge, which is the back of the head. And on head ramping, what we do is we just press the back of our neck to the floor. The chin will follow. And you should feel a stretch in the back of the neck. This is really good for people like me who look down a lot at their phones, at their computers. Just hold it and bring it back up. Or even a book. So press, couple of breaths, and then bring it back up. Press. Bring it back up one last time. Press. Bring it back up. All right. Now you can put whatever you want behind your head. We're going to do breath work. And in this, today we're going to do square breathing or box breathing, which is to a pace of 4. So you inhale for 4, you hold, you exhale for 4, you hold, inhale for 4, hold, exhale for 4, hold. So the breaths are even. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold. If my pace doesn't work, you can do this at your own pace. We'll do it just a couple more times. Inhale.
Kathy, I want to interrupt and say that square breath is usually 4 holds. So everything's 4. if you can do it, for
hold
inhale
for-
4,
Yes,
hold 4, exhale 4. That's what makes it square. And
Yeah.
then,
you're right.
wow.
I didn't have it quite right.
Yeah.
So inhale for 4, hold for 4. Exhale for 4, hold for 4. Yes. So let's do that again. Now that Via's corrected me. Okay. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you, Via. I didn't think that sounded right. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to come up to standing. So go ahead and come up any way you like. Just make sure it's slow and steady. We are going to stand on one foot. So leave me a minute to set up because I need to use a platform here. And make sure that you have something to hold on to. So standing in good posture, starting with standing in good posture. Mountain pose. Hang on to whatever your support is. Now, when you stand on one foot, you have options. You can lift your leg up in front. You can hook it around to the back. You can hook it around to the front. Or you can just lift your ankle. Whatever is comfortable for you. So we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. So let me get my timer. Okay, so leg up. All right, good. Now we're going to do the other leg. So in my case, I have to move my support. Again, standing in good posture. And 30 seconds. Okay, good job. Now, since we're here, we're going to try something else and then we'll do it on the other side. What we're going to do is lift our leg and then look left and right as we're doing it. So in other words, the leg comes up, and as the leg is up, you look left, and then you look right. So timer, leg up, look left, and then right, and then left, and then right. And keep doing that. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, the other side. Again, you have your options with your leg. So leg up and then look. You can go right and left, left and right. Okay, good job, guys. Now, this last one is doing it with your eyes shut. And I know that's very difficult, but we're only going to do it for 5 seconds. So again, you might feel better if you're braced in front or behind or leg back. This is the most difficult one. So that's where that's what I'm going to do. So just shut your eyes and try to make it 5 seconds. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How'd you do? That is really a challenge. So we'll do it on the other side. Again, 5 seconds. Get ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. So for this next part, we're going to need our block. And I have a block, but I also have a step up here. So I'm going to use my heart. And so you want to have your side to the wall. Your block is going to be, your foot's going to be on it, maybe 3 or 4 inches from the wall. So the foot or the leg facing the wall will be on the block. And we're just going to swing our other leg, pendulum, slowly. This releases the hip flexor. So just a slow swing like a pendulum or like a clock. Let the foot dangle if you can. Okay. We're going to stay on this side and do all 3 moves and then go to the other side. So the next move is a hip hike. So your foot is dangling and your hip is going straight up towards the ceiling. So the hip goes up, the rest of the leg follows. Hip up and down, up and down, up and down. Two more. Up. So just the hip is going up. Okay. And this next one is a side bend. So Your outside foot goes inside around the other foot. The arm comes up. And then try to put your palm on the wall. You're gonna hold this pose for 30 seconds. So we're kind of making a C. So feel that stretch on the outside there. I'm trying not to knock anything over on my mental. Might want to arch your body out just a little if it feels good. If not, stay straight. Okay, come on down. Here we go. Now the other side. So we start with the pendulum. Your inside foot, the foot closest to the wall is on the block. The other one is dangling. I do this when I'm walking sometimes. Just stop on a curb. Let it dangle. Okay. And then hip hikes. Again, the foot is dangling and it's the hip that goes straight up towards the ceiling. The leg follows, but it's just the hip that's moving. Straight up towards the ceiling. Okay, two more, straight up. Okay, all right, good job. Now we're gonna do our bend. So swing that leg over and your arm comes up. Your palm touches the wall. If possible, could be just your fingertips. We're holding this for 30 seconds. Okay. Come on down. All right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is the three-way ankle stretch. This is where your half round comes in. I'm going to come a little closer to the camera. Make some quick adjustments here. Now, again, you'll want some sort of stability to hang on to. So let's start out on the left side of the half round. I have to use a platform because I'm on carpet. If you're on floor, you don't have to. Now the first move is just a stretch. Just feel that stretch on your calf. I feel it all the way up my leg. Oh. I'm just going to hold this for a few seconds. It feels good to me. So we're just stretching the calf and the ankle. just to warm it up. Now we're going to stretch towards the inside. It's a small movement, but basically you're pretty much just leaning inside just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell the difference with what I'm doing, but just a little bit towards the end. Now you can slowly move.
Kathy,
Yes.
did you do a forward
Yeah,
flexion?
forward was what we just did. I didn't
I
time
thought,
it.
I thought it was static. Oh, you did a static.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh,
and then-
you want to just stretch forward first?
yeah, the first in the series after the static stretch or the compression
Is forward.
is
Okay.
a forward movement. Yeah.
Okay. So we've done a static stretch. So let's go forward, directly forward. And feel the stretch in our ankle. And you can either keep the stretch going gently, or you can go back and forth. But a forward stretch, the knee follows. The knee does not lead this move, it just follows. So I'm going to time this for 30 seconds. We're going to get extra on this one. So while you're doing this, and you can't see what I'm doing above my knees, but try not to lean forward. Try to stand up straight and just feel that stretch in your ankle as you're leaning forward. Again, the knee doesn't lead it. The ankle is creating the move. Okay, all right. So now we'll do the inside stretch. So it's subtle, but for me, it's kind of a 45-degree where your ankle is just, it's again, your knee's not leading it, but the ankle is just over 45 degrees and pushing in that direction. And just give it a gentle stretch in that direction. Or you can go back and forth. Okay. And then the opposite direction, so outside towards the out. And that's not going to be as much as the inside. So just it might be a 20-degree angle, maybe even less. If it hurts, pull back, but just stretch the ankle in the outward angle. Very subtle. This one is very small. Okay, all right. Go ahead and move your ankle around, loosen it up, see how it feels. See if it feels different from the other one. For me, it does. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. I need to adjust just a little. Okay, so our left foot is on the half round, and we're just doing the static stretch at first. I don't know about you, but my calves get really tight, especially if I'm on my feet a lot, which I have been lately. So we're just going to stretch here for a minute. Just be still. Okay. Now, forward stretch. Again, it's the ankle that moves, not the knee. But you're stretching forward with the ankle. Either you can move it back and forth, or just do a gentle stretch, but you're going directly forward. Okay, that was 30 seconds. Wow. Okay, now the internal angle. So again, it's the ankle doing the stretching, not the knee. I need to remind myself of that because my knee wants to take over. So the ankle, it's about aim for 45 degrees, could be less. And just lean into it or gradually go back and forth. It's a small movement. This type of thing is really good for balance. Okay. And now the outside. So again, the knee does not control the movement, the ankle does. The angle will not be as severe. It could be very small, and it's a very small movement. Do not twist your ankle. So it's probably hard to tell, but just stretch that ankle in that direction. We're holding for 30 seconds. Okay, all righty. So that's the end of that. Go ahead and shake your ankle out. See how it feels. Maybe walk around the room a little bit. So I'm going to put my chair away for now. I'm going to go back to the wall and do our back bend and our spine twist that we always do.
Backbend, I'll show you when you do that one. Because I keep my hips. Well, it's just, it keeps this one down.
So here we are at the wall, and the back bend is both arms up and over. Press your palms on the wall behind you. Could be just your fingertips. Hold this for 40 seconds. Go up and over.
Yeah.
Pardon my birds, they're beginning to wake up. Yes, I know, honey. Okay. All right, good job. We're going to do the spine twist. Start on whichever side you choose, but the foot that is closest to the wall goes forward. The other foot goes back. Elbows at your sides, hands up. And then we rotate and palms on the wall. Hold this for 40 seconds. Our hips are parallel with the wall. Our shoulders, hopefully, are facing the wall. It's okay, guys. Okay, come out of that slowly. We'll do the other side. So foot closest to the wall, straight. Other foot is back, elbows at waist, hands up. Rotate towards the wall, palms on the wall. Okay, come out of that slowly. We're going to go back to the mat now. And we're going to be on our backs. We're going to do everybody's favorite core work. Now, a couple of things I want to explain about the core work.
Take that off. You want to really? Yeah, take that off.
We'll be doing leg lifts and hovers, which are this move, tabletop, and then straight out. Now you have options. This is not a real easy move to do. You can do one leg at a time, up and out, and then up and out. You can do just go out and back and out and back. You can do that with both legs if you choose. You have all kinds of options. You can just lift your leg like this and come back down. Whichever works for you is fine. But this exercise is where I need it, the lower abs. So we're going to do 2 reps of 10.
Look at me.
We're going to start at tabletop. And remember, you can do one leg at a time.
Okay.
On the floor.
Don't sit around. Don't reach. Don't touch the floor.
We'll
Just
go like that. You can do whatever works for you. So here we go. 1.
So she's saying if you can't do that, do
2. 4. I think my husband's up. I think that's why they're making noise. 5. And we can do the next 5 with alternate moves. So 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. All right. So take a breather. Good way to do this is knees together, feet apart, or whatever is comfortable for you. It's not really a fun exercise, but it does a lot for the tummy. Yeah, my husband's up. The alpha bird has risen. Okay, one more time. So we started tabletop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good job, guys. Good job. Oh, now that we're here, we're going to roll over on our to a prone position. And we are going to do the back bend, thoracic back bend. So again, we have options. This may be hard for some people. So we are on our tummy. And when we come up, it'll be this movement. However, you only want to come up as far as you can. If it's only a little bit, that's fine. If you start feeling it in your lower back, lower yourself. You've come up too far. And it may be that you can only do your arms, and that's okay too. So when we come up, if you only do your arms, that's fine. We come up and you only come up a little bit, that's fine. We'll be coming up with the arms the first time and down, and then up in airplane and down. So I need something under my forehead, otherwise my nose gets smashed. So inhale, exhale, come up just as far as is comfortable. Again, if your lower back hurts, lower yourself. Your palms are towards the ceiling. We're holding it here for just a few seconds. And then inhale and come down. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the airplane. And again, if all you can do is your arms and out and back, that's fine. So we're going to time this one. So inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale, arms out. I have a timer on for 40 seconds. If you need to come down earlier, that's fine. Your back starts to hurt, lower yourself. Or you can come up a little higher. Inhale, exhale, come all the way down. Okay, good job. You can do that one more time. So again, do whatever works for you. If all you're doing is your arms, that's perfectly okay. So inhale, let me set the timer. Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale, arms out. Airplane. Stay up as long as you can. If you need to come down early, do it. You can come down and then go back up if you choose. Inhale, exhale, come back down. Okay, good job. Good job. Now we're going to do the thoracic spine twist. So your arms are in a T. Your head is either to the right or to the left. We're going to do it to the left first. And the idea is to keep your shoulders and your arms on the floor. And if if you're looking to the left, you're lifting your left leg and pulling it across. Your hip will come up, that's fine. So just pull it over as far as you can without pain or strain. You can do whatever you want with this foot. You can touch the ground, you can rotate the ankle, you can stretch and flex. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. I have done this and felt an adjustment in my shoulders or between my shoulders. So you can do, again, whatever you want with the leg. Just make sure your shoulders are down. Okay, come back to center. We're going to do the other side. So face right, lift your right leg, bring it over. Your hip will go with it. Do whatever you want with that leg. You can tap dance. You can stretch and flex. Keep your shoulders down. Only move the leg as far as your shoulders will allow you. Bend your knee. Okay, bring it back. Good job. All righty. And we are going to do the bird dog at this point. Okay. So hands and knees, tabletop. Let's actually start out with a nice lower back stretch. Child's pose. Stretch your arms out. Ancient prayer. This feels good on my back. I don't know about you. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and come up into tabletop. Now the bird dog, we're going to start with our right leg, slide it along the floor, and then lift it up. Try not to raise your hip. If it's your right leg you have lifted, you want to lift your left arm. Try to keep your hips even. Okay, good job. Lower both knee and arm. We'll do the left side. Slide your foot along the floor and then lift it. And your right arm straight ahead. Again, try to keep your hips even. If you need to come down early, that's fine. Go ahead and come down. All right. And okay. The last thing we're going to do is that diagonal stretch we did last week. So get back on your backs. Put some support under your head. And you're in corpse pose. So what you want to do is raise your arms above your head. So you're like a starfish. We'll start with the left side, left hand. Left hand goes up, right leg goes up, and just stretch through both. Stretch your arm out as much as you can. Stretch your leg out. You want to stretch your heel. Your foot is flexed. Stretch your heel towards that wall. Stretch the hand towards the other wall. feel that stretch to go down diagonally through your body. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay. All right, now right hand and left leg. So the right hand goes up, left leg goes up, foot is flexed. So we're stretching that heel and reaching with that hand. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh, feels so good. Feel it go right down your body. Okay. Now find a comfortable position. We're going to finish with Yoga Nidra. So lie somewhere comfortable. Make sure you're warm enough. I'm going to guide you to systematically move your attention through internal points as I mention them. You might want to cover your eyes with a cloth. So start with your breath. Allow your awareness to flow to these points that I mentioned without moving any part of your body. Begin with your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Observe your abdomen as it rises and falls with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your awareness to the center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, left wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This concludes the 61-point guided meditation. Slowly begin to wiggle and stretch. Stretch your arms out above your head. Stretch your legs out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Stretch one side, then the other. Take a deep breath. Now, hold your right knee to your chest. Hold your left knee to your chest. Hold both knees to your chest and rock side to side. Should feel that on your lower back. When you're ready, roll over towards the camera using your bottom arm as a pillow. When you're in that position, just stop for a moment and thank yourself and yourselves for today's class. I don't know about you, but it woke me up. When you're ready, go ahead and come on up to a sitting position. I'm going to change my view to gallery. You can unmute yourself. All right, hands at your heart, prayer position.
Is
Oh.
the
Remove the spotlight.
spotlight off?
Remove spotlight. I think it's off.
Okay, then all we have,
Removed it.
You did.
Oh.
Thank you, Caitlin.
and then all you have to do is go to Galaxy View. So the
Gallery.
gallery view, sorry,
We can look at the galaxy, sure.
Galaxy View.
Okay. All right, so prayer position. And let's press our hands forward real strongly. You can feel some of that work we did. And then soften it. I want to thank you all for coming today and moving with me. Remember, we are all lights in this world, and we are also all one light. So let's end the class by saying to each other, namaste.
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 Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Hey, I want to make an announcement about, Kathy is starting training, teacher training, right? Yoga teacher training
Yeah,
with
this-
Wait,
my
Kathy, do you want to start the recording?
Yeah, I think I should do that.